Actually, psych, the motor's blown up. What the heck? It's running great. I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely no blow-by there. Well, boys, if you know me, you know I have an S197. I had a twin-turbo 2013 T56 swap, crazy S197. And unfortunately, I was an idiot. Hit 28 pounds of boost and blew a ringland and destroyed cylinder 8. And yeah, it was not very fun. And behind me here in this garage, which is my good buddy Tyler's garage, the S197 is sitting. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over everything that has happened in the last 4 months with my car and what is currently going on with it and what's going to happen with the build. So stay tuned, sit tight, relax, and once this door opens, I'll show you everything. And it is kind of sad. Well, boys, garage is open. Not going to lie, very saddening looking at it. That is the S197 here, baby.
Bro, the more sad part is looking at the floor, bro.
Yeah, it is. In the next few videos, it is a mess.
We have 2 sets of heads, 2 engine blocks.
There's multiple heads, multiple oil pans, valve cover gaskets, a torn apart T56, and half the other T56. Just everything in here. This series that you're going to see probably in the next few videos of aren't going to be the greatest because we have been hammering on this thing for like the past few months. It's going to be miscellaneous, but man, this car, when it's back, isn't going to be boosted. That's the saddest part. So yeah, we're not going to be boosted or anything like that.
It's going to make 100 horsepower.
It's my go 400 wheel. We got a stock bottom end motor. So we're going stock bottom end, Gen 1 head, everything like that. Nothing crazy. Not even head studs. We're running Boss 2. I got a Boss 2R head changing kit or whatever. Nothing crazy. I mean, we're going back NA. The only thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going headers, going cold air intake, and I'm going weight reduction. And I'm going to run some Gen 3 10 speeds with this hoe on E85. And I promise you I'm going to be faster than you. And I'm just going to prove that the S197 is superior. So, I mean, it's not going to be crazy, but we're giving up on the twin turbo setup. We're going more street car. I got a Ford Performance, nice thick front sway bar back in it. Put a sway bar back in it. We got it on coilovers. We got Airlift Performance coilovers, which that's going to be a video coming out. I am buying a race chassis though, so that's all that matters anyways. We're still going to be fast, but not with this car. This thing is going to be an absolute kind of canyon carver for as much as an S197 can be, and it's going to be somewhat put together. So as you can see, putting the heads on this motor now because I torqued cylinder 8 pretty badly on the Gen 1, which is sitting over there. And bro's on his knees.
I'm cleaning up.
He's cleaning up. It's a mess. Anyways, yeah, it's been a wild ride these last 4 months working on this thing. I don't even know at this point. Like, these videos are probably so spread out. It's gonna be interesting though. I promise you're gonna want to watch them because once this car is back, you're gonna want to be knowing how it's doing, what it's doing, and the only way you're gonna find out is by watching the YouTube videos. So yeah, we're gonna keep everything tucked down here and all that stuff. The wiring harness has been reloomed and looks a lot prettier. The engine bay is now perfectly clean. I have a rear seat delete now, no stock seats. I have a set of seats that are gonna be coming in for this thing that are custom spec from Brom. Shout out Modify Mustang for hooking me up with these things. All the parts, I can't give enough shout out to Modify Mustang right now because that man has gone through the world and back to get some of these parts. I've honestly hit him up for probably $3,000 worth of parts in the last 24 hours trying to get this thing on the road. I have about 2 weeks from the time of this recording to have this thing running and driving again, which is going to be a massive push because he got his turbo 3 valve back, and you're going to see that coming out soon. And I got to gap him with this thing on a stockish motor. We might. I mean, it's going to be one tuned, of course.
It's going to be a good race.
Yeah, it's going to be one tuned. We're going to be on E85 and try to make like 420, 430 wheel. We're going to a factory intake manifold, nothing crazy. I'm not even going to be running a Boss anymore. I kind of want the low end torque that you're going to get from a regular intake manifold. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be way different. Throwing it back. So got a set of Texas Speed headers coming in for this thing. Haven't seen anybody put those on yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Texas Speed headers fit, work, and sound. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We're always missing a 10 mil. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on with this car. And yeah, this is going to be probably a short little video just going over it. And I think at this point, I'm going to cut to when we started pulling everything apart on it. And the last little bit of this video is going to be parts of other videos that probably won't make it into other videos. So yeah, just go ahead and watch. We're going to go ahead and rip this engine out and go ahead and start looming the wiring and all the other miscellaneous stuff before we started putting the engine together. So sit tight. Well, boys, in some of the last videos, you saw us working on Tyler's S197. And if you look behind me in the same garage, there's my S197. And that means it is time to go ahead and pull this very broken Gen 1 out and go ahead and see what's wrong with it, tear it down. And he's being loud with his header done Mustang. But we're going to see what's wrong with this thing and hopefully get it back ripping sometime around Mod Nats. My boy got the Lord's chicken. We're about to go ahead. This thing needs the Lord. I think we're going to start by pulling this turbo kit. As you can clearly see, it's dark, so I'm probably not going to be able to show you that much. But if you want to see how this turbo kit comes on and off, I have a whole YouTube series on putting this turbo kit on. But really, it's probably going to be cold piping here that goes down into the intercooler down there, and then pulling the hot side, the big shiny things off. And then the spinny boys, the ching chong war whistles or whatever they call them, all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start ripping all that out, and probably the battery and all the little accessory things that aren't going to be bad to take out for the time being because it's already pretty late at night. Boys, I'm not going to lie to y'all. We've been working. It's dark. You can't see. Yo, look at this. So we got the 650. We got the new Edge. We got the fast car here. We got Tyler's other new Edge. And then we got the turbo car in the garage. Absolutely crazy. A bunch of goobers in a Fast and Furious driveway. This thing would look so sick if it was light and not dark outside. I don't have a clue what's happening.
I got new jeans. I'm happy.
All right, so we were working yesterday, and we were just kind of running some tool storage issues, and I had a spare box for my work. And my buddy James let me use his 463 valve Explorer Sport Track to take it to Tyler's house. And honestly, this truck absolutely slaps. It sounds good, it drives good, and it's got a V8. And now we're about to work on my clapped down Mustang that's torn apart. Pro got my old boost controller set up on the hood. He's just driving away with it. Also, we took this thing out last night on a rip. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little clip here. This car is absolutely absurd. I think this might be the fastest S197 on property right now until that one's done. That's still faster. That's fastest. So currently both me and Tyler are very sick. We both have colds right now. Hey. Literally. Anyways, so we've been tearing away at this thing. Haven't been recording much because we just honestly don't feel like it. And honestly, the tear down and all that stuff isn't going to be very interesting until the motor's out and we figure out what's hurt in it. But we went ahead and torn a lot down. I'll go ahead and show you right fast. So as you can clearly see, there's pretty much nothing left of my S197. We've got it pretty much down to the bare motor. We pulled the turbos off and everything like that. I got some big plans going as far as the, that was held up right. As far as the turbo manifolds go, might be changing some stuff there. Probably going to try to keep this intercooler set up and all that stuff. We got the wiring harness down. A bunch of stuff is out. I got this nice fancy MMR lift plate. So we're going to go ahead and slap some masking tape up over top of these intake ports. And then we're going to lift that up, or put that on so we can lift the engine out. We just don't have an engine hoist here, and the car's still on jack stands. We do have a few little things like the transmission still left to undo, but for the most part, everything is undone, which is really nice because this turbo setup was very simple, so it actually didn't take too much to undo. I think we're maybe 4 hours in as far as teardown goes, and yeah, we're very sick, so I think that's pretty good. All right, so in the last clips, we were dying putting this thing, or taking it apart. Now we're going to kind of start putting some stuff together. This wiring harness looks really ugly to me, and so we're going to try to fix that by rewrapping it, rerouting some things, kind of like a semi-tuck to the wiring harness. So me and Tyler are going to focus on doing that, and it's already getting dark, so probably won't be able to show too much of that because there isn't a lot of light in this engine bay. Also, peep the fact that there's another coyote block here because this crackhead needs to keep up. So he might be. We went really off the deep end with the blower, and now it's instantly like we might go custom single, and I think custom single on this, and then twins and a refresh Gen 1 in this. We might be some of the fastest S197s in North Carolina, for sure. All right, boys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm beaten. I'm battered up. I've been working on this thing for like 4 hours now. It's after work one day. And Brandon got his turbo 3 valve running, and so I had to say, screw that. And as you can see, we got the engine out of the car. I'm very hyped about it, but I'm also very exhausted. As of right now, the plans are a spicy built Gen 1. I got some head studs ordered. And I also have some Boss 32 head gaskets. I'm going to gap some rings and send it on a Gen 1 setup. Probably going to buy another Gen 1 short block and throw together for this thing. But I guess I'll tell you more about it probably in the beginning of the video. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing on this engine stand. I'm fighting the RXT right now, trying to get the last bolts off because I don't have my tools here. But these 12-point sockets are kicking my tail. But anyways, we're gonna get this thing on the engine stand. I'll see you when that is all together, and probably another day.